Hi guys, my name is Clem Buckley, and in this video I'm going to show you two guitar riffs to help you with your alternate picking in your picking hand and your fingering in your fretting hand. So the two riffs are the Peter Gunn Theme and Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. If you want to learn more about everything that is taught in this lesson, I've just released a book for beginner to intermediate guitar players. Everything in this video is explained in great detail in that book. The book takes you from total beginner right up to being able to play your first guitar solo. So the things covered in this video, we've got some alternate picking in our right hand, fingering with our left hand or our fretting hand, some power chords, some slides, counting out loud, and 8 notes. So the first song we're going to look at is the Peter Gunn Theme. This is a great song for beginners as it's all on one string, so you can really focus on your alternate picking with your picking hand. So if we look here at the tab below, we can see all the notes are on one string here, going 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 5, and then 4. And you can see it's all 8 notes, and it's literally just that bar repeated round and round and round. So in terms of our fretting hand, we want to keep a finger over each fret. So we have our first finger on the 2nd fret, our third finger on the 3rd fret, third finger on the 4th fret, and then our little finger covers the 5th fret. And we want to try and keep our fingers hovering over each fret and not lifting off the guitar. So we want our fingers basically within a couple of millimeters of the strings at all times. So they're just hovering over the string, even when they're not being used, ready to play. Now you might find it difficult to get your little finger as far as the 5th fret, just because you mightn't have developed the stretch in your fretting hand yet, but just give it time, and over time you'll develop that stretch. For now, you may need to move your hand around just to reach those frets. So for now, keep your fingers hovering over the strings and do your best to try and keep a finger over each fret. So I'm going to show this to you 2 ways, one more of an exercise, and then the second way closer to the original. So let's look at the first way, which is more like an exercise. Keeping our fingers over each fret, counting out loud, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Notice my alternate picking in the right hand, and 3 and 4. One more time, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and... So it's important to keep your picking going. In regards to your picking hand, you want to keep the pick as close to the string as possible. So we want to start just above the string to pick down, and when we pick down, we end up just on the other side of the string, ready to pick up. We don't want to have a movement that's too wide, because you're likely to hit the wrong strings or miss the string altogether. The other thing as well is you don't want to bury the pick too deep into the string, so you want to just glide over the top of the string, not catching the string too much. If I pick it too much, you can hear the pick getting caught in the string, and it gets very loud as well, doesn't it? So nicely just glide over the string, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... I'll play that just a little bit faster just so you know what it sounds like up to speed. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Keeping my fingers spread over each fret, so I don't need to look down because I know exactly where they are all the time. And my right hand making as small as movement as possible. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So the other way to play this, which is closer to the original, involves a couple of slides. So we're going to slide into the note on the 3rd fret, and then we're going to also slide into the note on the 5th fret, the A. Now you'll notice I'm going to use the fingers I would use anyway on those strings. So I stay in position. So I slide in with the finger I would have used anyway, and then the same with the little finger. So I'll play that all together. So 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 Now those last two notes, you might find it easier to use your third and second finger there instead. Try using the little finger just to train it up a little bit more, but if you want to play this a little bit quicker, maybe your third and second finger will get you there up to speed quicker. So 1, 2, 3. Again, guys, that's a great riff for beginners. Find a song on YouTube, play along with it. It's literally just that riff over and over for the bones of 2 or 3 minutes. So it's really going to help with your picking hand and focusing on keeping your fingers over each fret in your fretting hand. Just bear in mind, guys, I'm showing you these riffs as an exercise. I find it more helpful to practice your techniques through learning a song or a riff as opposed to just playing exercises. People tend to get bored pretty quickly of playing exercises, so just focus on these as an exercise as opposed to learning the riff, and you'll end up playing the riff better in the long run. The important thing is that you're playing it correctly, and it doesn't matter how slow it is. It just means that every time you play it correctly, the muscle memory kind of starts to program it in, and then eventually the speed will lift. But as the speed lifts, you're continuously playing it correctly, as opposed to playing it fast and incorrectly, because therefore you're actually programming in bad habits and bad mistakes. So focus on playing it correctly, focus on your picking technique, keeping your fingers hovering over the frets at all the time. So thanks, guys. I hope that helps you with your alternate picking and also focusing on your fretting hand, keeping those fingers as close as possible to the strings and over the frets at all times. So like I was saying, guys, if you want to learn more about this and everything you need to know about learning the guitar, whether you're a total beginner or intermediate, I've just released the book. Everything's in there, from tuning your guitar right up to playing your very first guitar solo. So I'd highly recommend it if you're interested in learning the guitar or improving your guitar playing by avoiding pretty much all the common mistakes beginners make when they're learning the guitar. So guys, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. I'm planning on putting a lot more videos up. So if anything you want to see, anything you want to learn, any songs you want to learn, any techniques you're struggling with, please leave a comment below and I'll do my best to get on it for you.